Just a little shift. Then maybe take the legs out a little bit wider. Pushing the weight back in the heels. Then add the shoulder. And 4, 3, 2, then hold center. Keep the knees slightly bent, shoulders relaxed. Just a little reach side to side. And then if you want, make it a little bit bigger. Really reach. We're still warming it up, so it doesn't have to be very big. In 4, 3, 2, release. Come up. Bring the feet in. March right. 4, 3, 2, add the arms, reach up, up. 4, 3, 2, now pull down, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, march wide, reach up, reach across, step together, now we're going to add an arm circle. Big reach. That's the march. Out wide. Reach single arm front.
Hey. You know my ex, so that makes it all feel complicated, yeah.
Leg curl.
I read those texts you sent to yours, but I'll never
Squeeze
say
into the
it,
back.
yeah. Walked in my life at 2 a.m. Cause my voice new girl is your best friend. Act like you don't see me, we'll play pretend.
4,
Your eyes already told
3,
me what you never said.
2,
Now we're in the backseat
march
of
wide,
a car going home when she asked me,
march
is it
in,
wrong if I come up with you? We're both
take it to a
drunk
V
on the
step,
elevator
out,
when I
out,
kiss you
and
for
then
the
back,
first time
out,
in New
and
York
then back.
City.
You're gonna pump the arms,
I swear to God, I never fall in love. Then you showed up and I can't get enough of it.
then we go to the other
Swear to
side,
God, I never fall in love. I never fall in love, but I can't get enough of it. First off, I'm not sorry. I won't apologize to nobody. You play like I'm invisible. Girl, don't act like you ain't saw me. Last year was
back
a
to the
mess
right,
and how I acted was beyond me. But the past still revolves
2
me.
more,
You text me, I ain't responding. But now shit's done
left.
changed. Go our separate ways.
Time you can make it a little bigger, back to the right for 2, left, right 1, left, out, out, and then tap, out, and then tap.
I swear to God, I never fall in love. I never fall in love, but I can't get enough of it. I swear to God, I never fall in love. Then you showed up and I can't get
And
enough of
march.
it. I swear to God, I never fall in love.
Now, take the arms out to the side. We're going to start with that right side. Bring the knee in, opposite elbow to knee. So all on the right side first. Slow and controlled. In 4, 3, 2, go. Crunch in, twist. Crunch in, and twist. Use your breath flow out as you bring that knee in. And warming up through the core. One. Now we're going to take that right leg back. So still working on that right side. We're going to drive it in and then drive it up. So slow and controlled. First one, you're leaning forward, knee in, and then you really drive up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Pull in, drive. In, drive. Abs in. Really squeeze in. Two more. And release. You can kind of twist and release any tension you feel, or a little shift of your weight side to side. All right, same thing on the other side. Arms up in 4, 3, 2, and begin. Crunch in, and rotate. I've been trying to let go, but it's powerful. It grips you first. You think you got control until I see you can't resist you. Know I got my issues, some I won't admit to. No one's got the answers, everybody wants to fix you. Got this magic 8 ball, but I ain't got no crystal. Just no falling court, love and don't go coping, we don't pistol. It don't take a psychic or a scientist to know that. And why the minute I see you, I always go back. Warm up. Maybe make the move a little bit bigger. I can seem to find out what's the issue. See your face on my explore, and I miss you. I said I was finished and with you. I said I hate the way we always issue. Yeah, I know busy, but just stick to. Even after everything we've been through, thought I was the one with all the issues. And every time I leave it's too long. And every time I leave it's all wrong. I hate the way I always miss you. Yeah. I hate the way I always miss you. Hey, yeah. Last time. Release. Left leg back. Knee in. And then we're going to drive it up. And go. Every time I say that I'm done with you. Every day without you passes slower than I'm with you. 2 days past, it's feeling like a weakness and it's stressful. I saw all these other hands ain't even helpful. Wishing I was closer to you, wish you wasn't distant. Wishing I was with you still, wishing shit was different. Wishing we could travel back in time and we could switch it. All this pain, wishing it was something that could fix it. But I gave myself different substances, I mix it. Set my limit, try to draw the line and she sniffed it. Never lied, I give you my word and then you twist it. Fights outside the club, I got the paparazzi. Think the paparazzi flicked it. Still can't seem to find out what's the issue. Hate the way you talking when you with your friends too. Yeah, they don't know about it, we've been through. Said I hate the way they always squeeze in. Even after everything we've been through, thought I was the one with all the issues. And every time I leave it's too long. And every time I leave it's all wrong. I hate the way I always miss you. I hate the way I always miss you. And really, again, a little twist. A little shake it out if you need. 4, 3, 2, march. Wide. 4, 3, 2, step together. Now we're going to move it forward. 4, 3, 2, back. 4, 3, 2, forward. And big. And back. Now forward. Get back. 4, 3, 2, forward.
And every time I leave, it's all wrong. I hate the way I always miss you. I hate the way I always miss you. I hate the way
Again.
I always miss you.
One more time. Jacker open. Four, 3, 2, march, out wide, tap, up, up. So it can just be a step out, step, step, or a little hop, and a nice long reach.
I get up, I get down, and I'm jumping around, and the rump isn't rough, it's so comfortable now.
4, 3, 2, now reach across. So keep going. The music's a little bit slower, so you can really feel the move. But if you want to go a little quicker, feel free to pick it up. You don't have to stay with the music.
Here we go.
Long reach. We'll try low. You can also just step out and staying low instead of that hop in between. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right, 4, 3, step to your right, reach in front, now up, turn, up, again, look back, reach front, up, reach front, up, one more set, up, and march. 4, 3, 2, low kick.
Put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song.
Just the right leg.
Come hang. Let's go out with a bang.
4, 3, 2, left. 4, 3, 2, 4, right. 4, left. Abs in. Now alternate. You can also make it a little bit bigger here. Push. Breathe. Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, march here, out wide, hold the legs out wide, down, up, down, up, down, up, now lower down, hold, halfway up, go down, and up, lower down, halfway up, down, and up, lower down, halfway up, down, and lift, all the way down, halfway, down, and lift. Now, squat, come up on toes, or you can add that jump. In 8, 7, 6, and march. Out wide. In 4, 3, 2, 2 steps, reach up. Front, up. One more set. Now just single, up, front, up, front. 8, 7, 6, 5. You can change levels a little. Up and low. Last 2. And march. 4, 3. Low kick, left and right. Remember, if you don't want to kick, tap, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, left, 4, right, 4, 3, 2, alternate, kick, kick. Again, if you want, make it a little bit higher, really leaning over. Good. 4, 3, 2, and release. And nice deep breath up. And release. All right, we're gonna go to, I have a lot of moves on the floor that I want to try to get through. Maybe we won't get through all of them, but I'm going to try. Some will be a little bit cardio driven, so we'll still keep our heart rate up. I want to try to get through the whole thing and be able to stretch. So we're going to start on our back. So if you need, grab some water, get your mat, meet me on the floor. First move on our back is going to be elbow to knee, and then we're going to reach towards the foot. So it's going to be single side for 30 seconds. All right, so on our back, I'll show you what it looks like. You could either just lift here and then lift to that leg, or you can lift to the knee and then lift up towards the toe. So you can lift the upper body up towards the knee and leg, or just keep the back down, depending on how your back feels as you work through it. And you can alternate any of those moves too. All right, in 3, 2, 1, right side over, and begin. So it could be knee, and then extend towards the foot, knee, and lift, or reach up towards the knee, and then extend and lift. Reach towards the knee, and extend and lift. It's a little more work to bring that whole body up. So if it's not comfortable, this is a nice option. Just move in, lift and reach, and rest. Now 30 seconds already, going quick. We're gonna do on our back, knees up, bending opposite arm and leg, in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So opposite arm leg, extend. So the knees stay up in tabletop, extend, and extend. So you're alternating that extension, opposite arm and leg, and the other knee try to keep up over hip. Keep the back on the floor, arms pulled in. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, now we're going to do the other side. Knee in, leg extension. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Knee and extend. Or lift and reach. Knee and lift. And it's your 30 seconds, so you don't have to rush through it. Make sure you're keeping good form. And if it gets to be too much, just stay with that lower impact option, and you don't have to come all the way up. You're still going to be working. Maybe you'll be able to work a little harder in that position. And rest. All right, nice. Now, we're going to do upper body. We're going to lift the legs. We're going to lift the legs up. Lift the legs up. And lift upper body. Oh yeah, we're going to do over here. We're going to lift and reach and lower, lift and reach and lower. So arms and legs lift up to center. You could also just get here, bring the knees in, tap the heels, reach and extend. So we're going to do 5 of those. You have to keep track of it. So 5 of those, and then 5 of these. Hip lift and release, hip lift and release for 5. And then you go back to arms and legs together. So 5 and 5, and you repeat for 1 minute. And just keep alternating 5 of each in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So arms and legs reach and lower and lift up and kind of go into that boat pose if it's comfortable, or just lift the upper body and legs, upper body and legs, and then hip lift. Take your time on that lower of those hip lifts. Blow your breath out as you work and repeat. So if it's the knees, you could just crunch in, reach towards the knees if you don't want to do that straight leg, and lift. And back to those hip lifts. And in the whole time. And use your breath. Four, 3, 2, and rest. All right, nice. Okay. Next, we're going to do elbow to knee. Sorry. Now let's do that. So we're going to be like in a crab position. So you're lifted, elbow to knee, and then leg. Elbow to knee, and then leg. All on the same side. So the balance is on one side while you're moving. If it's not comfortable to move like that, you could stay here and keep lifted for the whole 30 seconds. And then we're going to scissor the legs on our back, and then we'll do the other side, elbow to knee. All right, only 30 seconds. And 3, 2, and begin. So make sure you're in position. Make sure your hands are where it works for you. Crunch in, and then you reach towards that foot. And the other option can be here. You're seated, and then reach. So low option if the shoulder hurts or your wrist hurts, just crunch in and stay seated. And breathe. And rest. It goes quick, so roll out the shoulder, kind of stretch for a second. We're going to go back onto our back, and we're going to scissor the legs. You can decide whether you're going small with the scissors or long, or any combination of those. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. So you can stay here. You could keep it at a 45-degree angle. You could go all the way down and up. You can stay somewhat lifted. Your body can be up. If you have the strength, you can go on your forearms and stay lifted and go low with the legs and really pump, or up at that 45-degree angle, or again, all the way up. Core is engaged. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Then we go to the other side for that lift and leash in that crab or seated. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. So you reach, and you might lose your balance a little, so you don't have to rush through it. Just because I only have 30 seconds, sometimes I feel like to go all out quick, but really good form is better. Thing. And breathe. 3, 2, and rest. All right, let's kind of shake it out for a second. We're going to go to a bear position to a sit through. So we're going to be on our hands and knees. So a bear is hands underneath shoulders, knees are under hips, but you're going to lift the knees up slightly. You can also just hold there and just do the plank. Otherwise, the sit through looks like this. You're in that bear, you sit through, come back to bear, and then you sit through to the other side. So your choice. Again, this one's only 10. And then we're going to, the second move, might as well show you all in here. Second move, jack, knee in. Maybe a little more speed. Just like this. Jack, knee in, jack, knee in. If you don't want to jump out in that jack, just step out to the side. Alright, so first move is the bear sit through. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. So you're in bear, sit through, bear, knees up, sit through. You can just hold in that bear position. You want, and again, you don't have to rush. Good form is better. Hands underneath shoulders. Make sure you're supported. You can also just bring the foot to the floor. You don't want to kick through. You just reach. 4, 3, 2, and release. Jack, knee in. And 4, 3, 2, and begin. Jack, knee in. Work hard for the whole 30 seconds. So this is where you'll feel your heart rate come up. Yeah, you got it. 4, 3, 2, sip of water. Catch your breath for a second before we go to the next move. This one is a roll up. If you want to grab a weight overhead, we're going to roll up, lift, reach the weight to the side as you lift that knee, or you can just lift and turn. For 16, then we do regular crunches with the weight overhead, reaching towards the knee. So, for this one, I think we're just going to do 16 of each. You don't have to have a weight, but if you have a light one, nearby. In 4, 3, 2, begin. Overhead, one side. Lift. If you don't want to lift, you just lift and reach to the side, and you can keep both feet on the floor. Use your breath. Go out as you lift. And rest. Now we as overhead, crunch in and release. You can crunch in, bring the knees out over hips, or if you want, you can extend, crunch in and extend, or in, release the heels, or in, release the knees out over hips, crunch, really squeeze in, keep that back on the floor, that low back, really pull the abs in. Use your breath, that will help. And concentrate. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Then we're going to come up for that crunch to the twist on the left. In 3, 2, 1, and again, knees overhead, lift and reach. Breathe through. If some of these moves are new for you, take it to the first option, lift and the twist. And then when you're a little stronger, when you feel like you have the move, then you lift that knee and rest. You can just let the knees drop open and then roll it out for a second. Alright, so the next move on our back, legs are going to be up. We're going to take the weight, reach up towards, crunch up towards the feet, bend the knees. We're going to reach towards the knees, and then we're going to extend one leg. So you're here, weight is up, you're going to reach up, bend the knees, reach forward, and extend one leg. And legs back up, reach, bend, reach, and then extend the other leg. So it's 3 separate moves, and we're going to do this one for maybe a minute. I think we might need time to get all 3 of these in. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, and again. So you're going to reach up towards the feet and the knees. And one leg while the arms are up overhead again. Towards the feet, reach, extend. You can do both legs extend or just one, and then the next time maybe do the other side, reach, and then extend. I'm going to do extend and extend, and I don't have to switch legs. I need to go to reach, and keeping that back in contact with the floor. So quick. Breathe. We'll have a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. You can always finish up the set when I say rest, so if you're not quite done, finish that up. The next move is going to be seated, and it's a twist with the weight overhead. So it's just like a regular twist that we do. We usually go side to side. This time we go up and over, up and over. So we just make it a little bit bigger. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and begin. So lean back slightly, lift, and over, lift, and over. You're still kind of leaning slightly back, twisted. The idea is to really reach up overhead and turn. It's that turning motion where you feel those obliques engage, up and turn. Use your breath. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. All right, we're going to go to a plank with a pass through. So you might be able to use something a little bit heavier. Try maybe. So the weight is going to be on the outside of your hands. Let's see. So if your weight is on the outside, you're going to be in a plank position. You're just going to take that weight, pass it through to the other side, and then again pass through. The second part of that, you're going to go down, up, up, and then tap a weight. So you could keep the weight in front of you. And the second part is down, down, up, tap, tap. If you don't want to do the down, down, up, you could just stay with the tap instead. That can be the other option. All right, let's try tap through for maybe 16 total. So get in that plank position. Make sure hands are underneath shoulders. Grab the weight to the other side. And pass. Keeping the abs in tight. Go down, down, up, up, tap the weight, and just tap the weight. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Down, down, up, up, tap, tap, down, down, up, up, tap, tap. Other option, just tap, tap, and make sure the rest of the body does not move very much. You stay nice and grounded as you're just reaching and tapping. Try not to turn the body. Breathe. Make sure you have good form. Best. Making sure you're supported the whole time. 4, 3, 2, and you might want to take it out. Stretch for a second. Alright, now we're going to go to a plank, forearm, and we're going to twist. So it looks like this. You're on plank, in plank, on your forearm. You're just going to twist and reach without falling over. Twist and reach. Sometimes it's easier if you place the arms so that the turn is a little bit easier on the shoulder. And reach. So that's for 30 seconds. And then we're going to hold that low plank for 30 seconds. Go to shoulder taps for 30 seconds. And then I'll show you the last move, the last plank move. Doing good. All right, plank and rotate for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. So you just lift and turn. You just rotate side to side. And breathe. And turn into position. You go side to side. Nice thing about time is you do your own pace for that 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Hold 30 seconds hold. Already, see? 30 second hold. Stay in that plank position. Nice long line. Fingertips to toes. Swing in there. Squeeze. Really think about where you're working. Pulling the core in. Abs in towards your spine. Squeeze in. Nice long line. Try to look slightly forward so you're not putting any pressure on your neck. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Alright, next move, plank, shoulder tap. If you don't want to do that, you could just hold in a high plank or low plank if it's not comfortable on the shoulders. And then, I'll show you the last move. Ready? In 4, 3, 2, and begin. Shoulder taps, shoulder taps. Again, the rest of the body does not move very much. 3. Try to really keep the core nice and tight. Think about that slight shift from your hand. The rest of the body stays very still. Control. 3, 2, and next move, high plank. We're going to walk the feet into a bear. So in high plank, you walk the knees in, walk the hands out, walk the feet out, walk the hands in, knees in, hands out, feet out. So you're extending and crunching in that high plank. All right. Whew. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. So you bring the knees in, walk the hands forward and back. And hands come in, knees come in, hands forward, step back, hands in, knees in, out, back. So you're kind of in an extended plank when you walk the hands forward and walk the legs back. So you're adding a little more tension here. Out, back, in 4, 3, 2, and from here, you might want to roll the shoulders out, take out the wrists a little, release any tension you feel. And then we're going to do 30 seconds of mountain climbers. And one more thing and then stretch. All right, so catch your breath. Roll out the wrists. 30 seconds mountain climbers, you got it. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, so you can tap in or run in, whichever one you pick, just keep working. It's better to have good form. Really drive those knees in. It doesn't have to be fast to be effective. It can be a tap in, keeping it grounded, but you're still driving the knee in. And breathe. In 4, 3, 2, and rest. See, 30 seconds goes fast. So we're going to go back to plank. We're going to be in that plank position, down dog, lift, and then reach the knee in, lift, and reach across, all on one side, and then we'll switch into the other side, and then we'll stretch. All right, do maybe 8 each side, then it'll need to pause. In 4, 3, 2, and begin. Lift the leg, bring the knee across, lift, and reach. Last one on this side. Rest. You can stretch for a second, either reaching forward or rolling out the wrist if you need to before we go the other side. All right. 4, 3, 2, and begin. Lift and reach. Up and reach.
This will last forever. Trigger sadness with a smile. We can't have it next to we hang inside for a while. This is house arrest. Stay where your Sunday best. This is
Last one. And release. You can come down to the mat. Knees wider than hips. And walk the hands forward. Stretching through front of chest and shoulder. And relax. Nice deep breath, slow it all down. Stretch it out. All right, slow down your breathing, taking nice deep breaths. Ooh. Must have hit something on. God, I got way too many things coming up. All right, let's do this. So deep breath, really reach into it. And then in 4, 3, 2, you're going to come up out of that child's pose. Walk the hands over to your right and sit back on the left hip. So you're opening up the left side of the body. You can bring the head to the floor if you need, or if it feels comfortable, or just press back and then bring the head down if you can. Nice long lengthening along the side of the body. Slowly come up, come over to the other side. So hands go to the left and then sit back on that right hip. And then you can bring the head down if it's comfortable. You just kind of playing around with the position a little. Breathe into that stretch. And then take your time, come up, back to center, hands underneath knees, or hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, just tuck in and hold, stretch it out, pull your abs in tight, and then release and let it go, and just look forward, so you really stretch out. And then again, curl in, and then release and really reach forward. So you almost bring your chin forward so you can feel that back arch. And then again, tuck in and hold, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then release and look forward. And then we're going to come to the mat, seated. You can take your shoes off if you want. From here, you can take the soles of the feet together. And we're just going to let the knees drop open. If you want a little more, you can press open with your elbows. You can just kind of press it out. Because sometimes you feel those hips on some of those moves when you're lifting. You want to lengthen that out as well. Not so much the inner thighs as it is the outer hips. Nice deep breath. Release. You can extend the legs long. Take a breath in and really reach up. Really extend and reach. and then slowly roll forward. Reach the arms towards the screen, towards your feet, and you can just stay there. If you feel tension, you can keep it up a little bit higher, or you can really reach down towards the toes, keep the abs in, push the weight back, and then roll in, and again, lift up, really reach up, and then extend forward, really reaching forward with that chest, forward with the chin and those hands. So maybe each time reach a little bit further. And then curl in and roll up. Another time, lift, reach, 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 reach. Then extend forward. Nice long reach. And here you can just bring yourself over to increase that stretch a little, reaching into the low back. And then roll up, relax the shoulders, and then you can just sit however it feels comfortable for you. Relax the shoulders, stay lifted, stay tall. Turn your head to the left, and then center, and then right, and center. Again, left, center, and then right. Trying to really keep the shoulders down. Turn to the left again, and center, and right, and center. Take hands on the head, bring the chin to chest, and then you can bring the elbows in, stretching through back of neck and shoulder. Lift and open the elbows wide, and then again, chin to chest, and then elbows in, and bring it in forward. Lift up, release. We're going to come to standing. From here, clasp the hands behind the back. Once you come up, roll the shoulders back, and then if it's comfortable, you can take the arms away from the body. You can even look up, stretch the stomach, chest, and shoulders. And then you can bring the head forward, bring the arms in, roll the shoulders, nice deep breath up. Relax and open. We'll do a quick quad stretch. We did do some squats and some squat jumps. So you want to lengthen that out a little. Get the hamstrings all the way up into the back. Nice to balance out. Release, and we'll switch to the other side. Nice deep breath, shoulders relax. Do some arm circles. And then we're going to interlace the hands and just kind of clasp the hands here, press up, stretching out a little through back and shoulder, and release, and then switch to the other side. Sometimes one side feels more comfortable than the other. and release. And then you might want to roll your wrists out, kind of shake out any tension you feel from the planks. And then a nice deep breath up. Really reach, relax, and open. Okay, all right, good work, guys.